hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. Now today I just want to talk about a few pillar of news. First one is actually adoption. Very positive news on adoption. Starting off with Swiss media giants dumps Fiat to pay wages in Bitcoin. So Switzerland-based publishing house is a huge publishing house in Switzerland. They're willing to dump fiat currency for comparatively volatile currency in Bitcoin. So Netsmedian AG announced today that it would begin paying off all wages to its employees in Bitcoin effectively. The decision followed the company's earlier plans to convert half of their assets to cryptocurrencies, and they also offered a voting to their employees, a choice to choose between Bitcoin and Swiss franc and for payment for their wages, and a voting round ensued and Bitcoin emerged as the winner. So the CEO of Netsmedian, Heinrich Meyer, stated that they would start accepting Bitcoins by mid-2019 for their media publications, which include 8 technology-related magazines and 1 full-fledged website. He expressed his bullishness towards the cryptocurrency, affirming that the employees would end up receiving more than what they asked for via their payrolls. So this is a very positive news, because one thing, this is a huge company, right? And the key thing is also they are embracing crypto, and 2 very key differences against all other corporates that have embraced crypto before is that they're keeping the crypto. That means they are actually bullish on the future potential of Bitcoin in the long run, that they will want to hold it because they believe it will increase in value over time, right? And they are not like immediately converting them to fiat money, just unlike the Ohio accepting their tax in Bitcoin, or Canadian municipality accepting their crypto payment as well in property tax, right? That they are all immediately converting them back into fiat. So this is very different, key difference that, so Netsmedian is really bullish, and not only that, all their employees are basically very pro crypto as well, that they are willing to accept their wages, right? Which is really their life, basically what they trade their time with. They're really willing to accept crypto that means overtaking their preference for Swiss franc, and that's very key. So you already see this is exactly what we need, right? More companies like this embracing crypto, really embracing, right? And actually accepting both as payments from their customers and also paying out, that means using it to pay their employees. This is exactly what we need to increase the adoption, right? And this is super bullish. And for now, that they're only going to accept and deal with Bitcoin, but in the future that they're going to also roll out to support for more popular coins depending on the demand from their employees and also their clients. So very positive news. Moving on, in Asia, we have Japan's largest railway company considers new crypto payment system for transport cards. So in this news, this is a rumor or a plan, right? This is not confirmed yet, but regardless, Kazuhiro Tokita, representative director, board member, and president at Japanese cryptocurrency exchange Curated, unveiled a new cryptocurrency payment system during a business presentation in Tokyo on March 27th. Yeah, so how this works is that the system would enable the Suica payment card issued by East Japan Railway Company, Japan's biggest railway company, to be topped up with cryptocurrency. Yeah, so if it happens, it's really huge, because currently there's already 70 million Suica cards were issued. That means roughly there are 70 million Suica users, who is basically the speed train users in Japan. Yeah, and so this is not confirmed yet, but it seems that they have already mentioned it in a business presentation. That means they may be likely happening, though it is not confirmed yet. Yeah, but regardless, the Curated cryptocurrency exchange is going to start operating on April 16th. That means mid-April, and will involve Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Ripple as a start. And Ethereum will be scheduled for support in around June or July, and both Yen and Bitcoin will be supported as base pairs. So again, very positive news, and this is not the first time that crypto is accepted as top-up currency in public transport. Argentinian, the public transport already accept cryptocurrency as well as a top up. Yeah. Next, crypto gift cards can now be also used for reservations on Airbnb, but this is a bit old news. I think it was about 1 week old, but still, now it just makes sense to put everything like this together, and you can see, right, it is so powerful. Though for Airbnb as a start, that they are not directly handle the cryptocurrency, what they would do is that they will immediately convert that back into fiat, because customers can buy this voucher, right, using cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dash, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, but then they can use that voucher to pay for their Airbnb bookings. Yeah, so in a way you can think of it like that you are using crypto to directly use Airbnb service, but actually Airbnb doesn't accept crypto. But definitely, regardless, this is still a good start, right? So for them to actually warm up to the idea, that means they do see a lot of people using cryptocurrency, right? And this is just an avenue for them to spend their money. So for now, though, the service is only available for US residents and for stays for less than 28 days. Yeah. So very, very interesting. And moving on to institutions, the SEC wants to hire a crypto securities advisor. So they have SEC has posted a job posting on USA Jobs and official government jobs portal, and they're looking to hire a new legal expert in order to help to develop a comprehensive plan to address crypto and digital asset securities. Yeah, so it seems it's quite a senior hire, because the salaries range from $140,000 to about $300,000 per year. So it's quite a senior hire. And the new hire would need to apply their knowledge of federal securities laws to digital asset securities and crypto matters, including broker-dealer, exchange clearing agency, and transfer registrations, exchange product application, sales, and trading practices. The successful candidate will also serve as the division's lead representative in SEC's FinTech Working Group and as a liaison with the Financial Stabilities Oversight Council's Digital Assets Working Group. So they will also serve as the division's point of contact for US and international regulators, market participants, and the public. So very, very senior role, right? So not only do they need to know the regulations and how they apply to the different crypto players, they also need to be the face off, right? They need to be a very, very confident person, very, very good communicator, because they need to be the liaison point, right, between different government and bodies and also the public. Yeah. So because of that, they really need to have a very high qualification, including a Bachelor of Law degree, active membership of Federal Bar Association in good standing, 4 years of post work experience as a practicing attorney with focus on interpreting and applying laws governing the securities industry. Yeah, so very, very good news, and this just shows that the SEC is actually moving fast to try to actually give more clarity and to devise laws that actually make sense for the fostering growth and innovation of the crypto space. So definitely very, very positive development, although of course it will take them some time first to actually find the right candidates, right? Long interview rounds, and then finally finalized and notice periods and so forth before they actually can onboard the person. I think it will be at least 3 months, right? And then with that, I think it will be probably better that they can really see what's their decision on the ETF. That's really the first one, and of course BACT is still waiting approval from the government bodies, right? So all this, we really need them to speed up their team, and so that they can have a very comprehensive view and actually very balanced view of how they want to regulate this space going forward. Yeah. Next, Coincheck launches OTC crypto trading for institutions. So Coincheck is a Japan-based crypto exchange, and they are launching a new OTC trading desk targeting institutions. They will allow customers to buy and sell a minimum of 50 Bitcoins. That's about $200,000, right, at the time of recording, quickly at one go and at attractive prices. So though the only issue is that the service is not 24/7, right, just like crypto exchange, that they are basically only weekdays between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Japan time. So this is not the first crypto exchange offering services targeting institutions, right? Coinbase is of course one of the first starting to offer their OTC service for institutions in November 2018, and of course recently they all their moves are really trying to double down on serving the institutions, right? With the key one, the most recent one being they are offering a staking service for institutions. Basically, then the institution don't need to bother about how are they going to handle the wallets, right? How are they going to do the staking and all that, right? For all that convenience that they're charging institutions, a 20% commission is very, very high, but institutions already, have expressed firm interest to Coinbase, and that's very, very positive for Coinbase. And it just shows that, right, as long as you are very clear on your target markets and what are their needs, right, you still have a role to play in these new markets. Yeah, so that's great. Next, moving on in the tokens news, we have Binance announcing its 4th Launchpad sale for 2019. As you know, Binance has been making the news lately, and very, very positive news. And of course, with this latest news, it's not surprising that the coins are again rallying. So they already have launched 3 successful ICO equivalents, right? BitTorrent, Fetch, AI, Seller Network, right? Which turned out to be massively successful, that they're able to close out the sale in just a matter of minutes, right? And this is the 4th one that they announced already. It's called Matic Network. It's going to happen on April 24th. What they're trying to do is basically it's a layer 2 scaling solutions which uses side chains for off-chain computation. Yeah. And how they do is they're doing proof of stake consensus algorithm. They're also going to use the plasma framework. Yeah. So regarding the token sale, what's interesting is that it's going to happen on April 24th, and it's going to based on the new formats of how Binance Launchpad is going to work, because Binance Launchpad has received some feedback, right, that basically if you are because previously the 3 rounds of the tokens is allocated based on first come first serve basis, and of course if you buy it before the public sale, right, you're getting a lower discounted prices. And the problem is that if you're a bit slow, then you cannot get hold of the ticket. But so now that they want to change the rules, right, so that more people will be able to get a hand on these new tokens, right, and be able to gain from the price rally. Normally it will happen in the first day, and then they can sell it off, if they don't want to hold it for the immediate gains, right? So very, very hugely popular. The only thing is, of course, then you need to have Binance token to be able to buy these new coins. So it's a very good way to lock their users in, actually. Very, very good ecosystem. So now the new format is that you need to hold at least 100 units of Binance token to be eligible to buy these new coins that they are listing on Binance Launchpad. And for 100 unit of Binance tokens, you can get 1 lottery ticket. And 1 lottery ticket, depending on the project, you will get a certain number of their tokens, right? But maximum, you can only get 5 lottery tickets. And for that, you need like 500 Binance tokens. So definitely then, because there's a cap as in how much, how much lottery ticket you can get, and also how much then, by that definition, and how many units of the new token you can buy. So then it will give, more people the chance to actually get their hands on this new token as well. So it's very, very good news. Last but not least, Tron acquires blockchain app store CoinPlay. So Tron Foundation, the firm behind Tron TRX, the 11th top crypto by market cap, has acquired blockchain app store CoinPlay. This is tweeted on March 28 by Tron CEO Justin Sun. So what he planned to do is actually he want to be the one-stop shop for all decentralized applications, right? Not just websites, but also applications, right? Apps, basically very, very convenient. And CoinPlay currently offers a variety of blockchain software and games, as well as practical guides, browser navigation ratings, and indices on major currencies, right? So by acquiring CoinPlay, Tron aims to promote the global adoption of blockchain by facilitating the entrance newcomers to the industry. So this is a very forward-looking move, right? And very great job on Tron CEO Justin Sun and Tron team as a whole, because app is still a very, very new thing actually versus websites. So but if apps were, if you were to embrace an app, it actually occupy a space, a property on your mobile phone, which is like, the tool that actually is almost like as close like your wife or your husband, right? It's even closer than your wife and your husband, really, your mobile phone. And each app occupies a space, a property on your mobile phone. Can you imagine the power of that? And given that app is still a very, very early days of development, so it has huge growth, much more huge growth relative to websites. So, and also because of that, currently the advertising cost on apps, right, is much lower as well versus advertising cost on websites. So definitely, just so the cost of monetization apps, right, you can see a much higher returns versus the website. So because of that, in the future, it will be really the apps going to dominate. And Tron buying decentralized kind of app store, which of course currently is dominated by Apple App Store and Google Play Store. And this is clearly a very, very forward-looking move, and very great job for Tron. It's really going to be the one-stop destination for all decentralized applications. It is really true. So with that, that's the end of this video, and I hope you're having an amazing day ahead. I hope you can like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for all my new subscribers and all of you watching, and truly appreciate your time. Thank you so much again.